Hello, hi, gigpreneur. What is going on? Welcome. Happy Monday in hopes that you squeezed more out of your day than the day squeezed out of you. I am Sean Azimi and I help folks with a job to start a um, to start an online side gig and use social media to grow it. If that is you, drop the word me in the comments and I will get with you now. I'm trying to see if I am live on Facebook and other channels. Um, let's see. Let me see if I can tag a friend and see if this works for my shelf. So, I got a good one for you today. Rancho Man, what's up? I am Don. Is it Don or Dan? Sorry, I'm Dan. Michael Pena. Wait, I want to say Professor Herda Wood, Francis Armstrong. And so I posted a. So why am I not seeing comments? Why am I not seeing comments? Anyway, let's get started, you guys. I gotta figure out why I'm not seeing any comments. Anyway, enough with that. Let's go. Have you ever? I don't know about you, but I know I have been labeled in the past. Not a lot of times, but I'd say a few times. I have been labeled a few times, and I wish I could have say I could. I wish I could have said it's been great labels, and it's been amazing, but they weren't. For at least half of them, I can tell you that I'd rather not have those labels on me, if you would. Drop a one in the comments if you've ever been labeled as a kid, as an adult, or what have you. Well, the story goes that as a prank, these kids at school, right? As a prank, this kid tapes this piece of paper on his friend's back. Well, on the piece of paper, it says, I am stupid. And he tells other friends that, hey, don't say anything. All right. Don't just let it go. So people are pointing at him and laughing at him. And the guy has no idea why, right? They go to class, they sit down, and the professor presents this problem on the board and asks the class who can solve this problem. Um, Everybody looks at everybody else, and nobody seems to want to get up. Nobody really seems to know the answer. Well, this kid raises his hand, and it happens to be, excuse me, it happens to be the same kid that has the paper that says "I'm stupid" taped on his back. Well, he gets up and as is walking towards the board, the other students, I don't know, something is in my eye. The other students are pointing at him and laughing at him. And again, this kid has no idea why. He looks back and saw like, why. And he walks up to the board and he solves the problem. The teacher sees the tag on the kid's back. And interesting enough, it's the same kid that was able to solve this very difficult problem that nobody else could solve in the class. Well, the teacher turns around to the class and says, Before I deal with you guys, and before I have you remove this paper off this kid, of this young man's back, I want to share two thoughts with you. And I want you to pay really good attention here to these two thoughts. These two thoughts can apply in a whole lot of places. First is that we go through life with people pointing at us, laughing at us, ridiculing us, talking to each other about us. We may not even know why. We go through life with people labeling us, and we don't even know why. They label us without much evidence, much proof, and we just don't know why. In life, we must ignore most of the labels, if not all of them, that other people place on us in order for us to reach success. We've got to ignore the labels like it doesn't even exist. We have no clue what's going on. What are they laughing at? What are they pointing at? Why? I'm unaware of any labels on me. That's one. The second point, this may surprise you, is that this kid was walking around school and the label was stuck on his back and everybody saw him. In fact, everybody pointed at him, laughed at him, kind of held their mouth. What that proves to you is that your surrounding, who you surround yourself with, is super important. If there is a real friend in your crowd, they will stand up for you. They will tell you why everybody else is laughing at you, and they would be the one to remove the label off you. They would be the first one to tell you, this is stupid. This is dumb. They would be the one to tell you, hey, you can solve this problem on the board. You're the only one who can. See, if there was a friend in this whole crowd of classmates, one of them would turn around and say, you know what? It's not the right thing to do. The right thing to do would be to remove that, let them know what's going on, throw the piece of paper away, go on with your life, and bless the other ones. Thank you, Oreo. I appreciate you. Oreo, tell me what. So, with that, I want you to keep those two things in mind. I mean, every day we get labeled, we get ridiculed, we get made fun of, we get the fingers pointed at us. Hey, you may be driving the freeway, you may not be aware of it, you may be a little slow, and somebody may roll right behind you and labeling you, and you may not even know it. A lot of times, if not all the times, gotta ignore most of these things. Just ignore them, plug your ears, close your eyes, like you can't see them, you can't hear them, they don't exist. Move on your journey, and and watch out for those people who say they're friends, and they're really not. Surround yourself with real, true friends, and yeah, that's very true. I talked about that actually last night. Um, was it? Is it Tony Blanken? Tony. Okay. I talked about it last night, so maybe check out that live. But I thought that's such a powerful thing because I am somebody who stutters, and I have stuttered since I was 6 years old. And at a certain point, I couldn't even talk one word. My chin would shake. I would have to grasp for air. It was really bad. It was for about a good 11 years, from 13 to like 24, 25. And so now I get to work with some people who stutter and are having really difficult times, right? And I wish I could say most, but all, every single person who I have met who stutters, and some, like I said, really bad. Um, first thing they say is that I am a stutterer and I hate it. Well, I've talked about this several times. You want to be very careful what you put after I am, right? Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate it. That's funny. Do I? Hello, suave. That's cool. I appreciate it. That's a cool compliment. I don't think I've ever heard that before. I like that. I'll take it. So, all of them, first thing they say is that, oh, I'm a stutterer. And one of the first things I work really hard to break is that you are not a stutterer. You are somebody who stutters a lot. You are somebody who stutters a lot. Who stutters? See, person and a verb, not identification. I am not a stutterer. I'm just somebody who stutters 23 and a half hours in a day, right? So it's a big difference. It's a mind shift. So if the moment you put that label on yourself, it's like you identify with it. And once you identify with it, it's like you're welcoming it home to your soul, to your mind. And once you do that, it's really difficult to get rid of it. So don't welcome it. So with that, I love it, man. That is so cool. If you're not following me, hit that follow. Let's go already. I am. I You can follow me on all platforms. I am on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, X, LinkedIn, Threads. We're live on all platforms right now, and I go with hashtag side gig Sean. You can follow me. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you for the follow. I'll definitely follow back. We'll connect for sure. Talk a little bit. Yeah, absolutely. So, did I do that right? Tun Run Ken? I don't know if I did. I feel like I ruined your name. If I did, I'm so sorry. Um, but with that, if you, I hope you guys got some love, some inspiration, some value. I appreciate you. Drop your thoughts, your comments, your feedback below. I always go back and read and respond to all the comments on all the platforms. And yeah, and if you feel like somebody else needs to hear this, tag them, share the live with them. Let the love spread, if you would. And with that, I am Sean Zimi, and I help folks to create an impact and an income using online and social media. If that is you, whether you're serious or curious, drop the word me in the comments and I'll get back with you after this live. And I tell you this every night when you drop the word me in the comments, I will get back to you. So like be there. Common sense. With that, I am signing off until tomorrow when we do it all over again.